Alright. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. Well, that could have gone better. I assure you, this doesn't happen often. I was taught to crash through windows much better than that. You must have one of those new artsy-fartsy windows from Etsy or something. They're just not good. So, you must be wondering why I'm here. Well, my dear, I am here to propose marriage. And I promise you, this isn't a joke. I came here all the way from my humble abode just to ask for your hand. Should you accept my offer, which I'm sure you shall, I will make you the happiest bride this miserable world shall ever see. Excuse me? You're not serious, are you? Have you no clue who I am? Blasphemy! Everyone knows who I am. Don't you watch the news? Don't you look outside that godforsaken window I just crashed through? I mean, I look at you all the time, so I don't really understand why that you would... This is not compute. Alright. I might as well introduce myself. Come, take my hand. I said, take my hand. Give. Good. Now, you see that mountain in the distance? Yes, over there. A little to the right. Dark, spooky, very pointy and forbidden. There's a castle up there. That castle is mine. And it's quite spacious if I do say so myself. I've got several cuddle dungeons and a war room, which I hired a very expensive decorator for. And if you bothered to associate yourself more with the outside world, then perhaps you would have noticed that I come down from my castle every Thursday, just to try to take over this pathetic civilians you seem to call a hometown. Why, last week I had the most brilliant idea to open up an interdimensional portal right in the town square. And it would have created the most loveliest of destruction. Kabooms here and there. Monster girls and monster boys rampaging through the town, causing chaos and cuddles. And it would have gone all according to plan if Fred had just stuck to the fucking plans. That boy. Anyways, I'm getting off track. That's not what I'm here to discuss today. Marriage proposal. My offer of union is very sincere. 'Cause even a heartless rogue skitty like myself becomes lonely every once in a while. Being surrounded by an army of dum-dums is already enough to drive me to my wit's end. And honestly, sometimes the nights are just too cold and lonely to spend alone. Listen, I have a big California king bed with the fluffiest silk pillows and no one to share it with. No lap to fall asleep in, no pretty face to gaze upon. Not even the loveliest smile of a cutie to tempt a smile of my own. What was I? Is the company of the fairer sex really that scarce in this day and age? People these days only think about hats and scritchies and quick fixes in hidden alleyways. But is it truly too much to ask for a partner who prefers the wanton destruction of innocent, peaceful cities and creating freeze rays, as opposed to casual, lewd handholding and one-pat stands? This world, I don't know what it's come to. But I digress. You, my sweetheart, I've watched you from afar for quite some time. While you may not be the cruel beauty that I have always dreamed of, you do stir quite the longing in me. It's not quite like the feeling I have when I gaze upon other peasants. This feels peculiar. I've studied you from afar. Yet, watching you will never fulfill the hole in my tiny heart. I need more. I wish to be the one to make you smile and laugh. And you know those little cooing noises you make when you wake up and stretch? I want to watch you do that while I'm by your side, in my king bed. That would be the most exhilarating. And I do believe this is what you common folks call the sensation of seeing something cute. Fascinating. And so, I've decided that this must be love. Life with me would be so dangerous. But there will never be a moment of monotony. One must strike when the iron is hot. And it's not every day you get to offer a marriage from a charismatic villain such as myself. So, I do implore that you make haste in this decision. You know you want this. Search your feelings. You know it to be true. We can rule the world together. I'll even let you bring the contents of your meager home and indulge in your more interesting fetishes, such as pat-pats. And yes, I'll even hold your hand if you so desire, but just let me have a safe word. All that said, let me get down on my knee. My dear, would you do me the honor of ruling by my side as my dastardly lover? I assure you, we will get up to the most excellent mischief together. So, what do you say?